So you, okay, now I really can't mess up. So today we're going to talk about toxic-free living, which actually follows up really well on last week's subject, because doing all of that effort to, have good nutrition and then use supplements and spending your money on the supplements and really investing in your health, but letting the toxins still creep in or stay or build up kind of ruins all of that, or can hinder the progress that you would have you if you didn't take time to eliminate them. So I'm going to talk about the toxins that we are exposed to every day and how we can eliminate them and how we can avoid them with certain swaps that doTERRA has, and some other ones that I use and that I like. So before we get into that, I wanted to remind you about the promotion that's still going on for the few days we have left in this month and next month, thanks to Richard. So if you refer one person that is enrolled, you'll get a free oil if you of your choice. If you refer for two people that get enrolled, you'll get 2 free oils and an exclusive gift. And if you enroll 3 people, you'll get 3 free oils and the mist diffuser, which is this one right here. It's cool. You just put the oil right in there and plug it on the wall. So just so you remember about that. Also,
you just put the oil itself in there?
Yeah, you just screw it right on and plug it in the wall. It's like one of those Glade plugins.
What?
So they're pretty cool.
So is there specific oils that are designed for that, or you can use any oil?
Any of them. Any of the 15 milliliter bottles, I think. The 5 ones would be too small. So any 15 milliliter bottle will fit on there. Richard is participating in Silver Club, which is it's an enrollment competition in a nutshell. So if we're able to contribute and help, Richard's goal is to win Silver Club, which is a pretty lofty goal, because there are quite a few participants in Silver Club, and Richard has the goal to win. And if he wins, we're gonna plan a team reward. So because he'll get money from winning, and then he wants to share that with everyone in the form of some kind of reward. Which we've talked about a few ideas, but I won't say anything yet. So that starts in June, and it's June and July. Juin et juillet, c'est ça? So it goes for 2 months, and so when we come to Utah and we'll start working on putting into place some stuff, we'll hopefully be able to help him a little bit more with that. Okay. Any questions on that before I move forward? Welcome, Emery, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay, well, so there are 2 main ways in the home that we are exposed to toxins. And those are household products, whether it be cleaning products or anything like that, or personal care products, whether it's sunscreen, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, all that kind of stuff. Really puts a lot of toxins can put a lot of toxins into our bodies through our skin, by breathing it in, even putting it on our lips and swallowing it. There's so many different ways that they can enter our body. And one thing that, while I was researching this and preparing the presentation, that I actually already knew, but it reminded me of it, is that our skin is our biggest organ, and it absorbs so much. And so it's important to take care of it and protect it. So that's what a lot of the subject of today's meeting is going to be about, making swaps and how to eliminate those toxins. I also, while researching this, found out that women in general, before they leave the house, are exposed or apply something like 150 different chemicals on their bodies before leaving the house, just with all the cosmetics and makeup and all of that stuff. I'm sure men also are up there, depending on what they're using, like the 10-in-1 body wash, conditioner, shampoo, do it all, WD-40. So what can we do? We can make some swaps. The first swap that I wanted to talk about is On Guard toothpaste. I don't know if you guys use On Guard toothpaste or if you've tried it. We all know how much fluoride is pushed on us. I know there's kind of a debate going on about fluoride and if it's good and if it's not good and what it does. It's been a while since I've used fluoride. I've actually started just using the On Guard toothpaste exclusively. I started using the On Guard toothpaste for myself to help with cankers. And it cured my cankers. I had like chronic cankers. I think everybody knows it because I complained about it so much. But cankers are the worst, and On Guard toothpaste pretty much cured my cankers. I'll get one maybe once every 4 or 5 months now, which is way better than all the time. And On Guard toothpaste is a mineralizing toothpaste and it's naturally whitening. And I've also heard about, I have done it a little bit, but oil pulling with coconut oil is supposed to also be a great way to whiten your teeth and strengthen your teeth as well. The next swap, which is a very important one, and because deodorant can be a huge problem, because our armpits are right next to glands that go throughout our whole body. And glands are very important to protect because it's what keeps us functioning. The chemicals they release, the filtering they do. And so protecting them and not putting deodorant, which has all sorts of toxins in it, on our skin, especially there, is really important. One statistic about that is in 99% of breast cancer patients, they found parabens in that area, the armpit area, from most likely the deodorant that they've been using. So that's doTERRA has a wide variety of different deodorants with different smells. I used to use balanced deodorant all the time. I love the way it smells. It works really well. They have a whole bunch of different ones that smell great and they're completely natural, paraben free. Another thing to replace would be shampoo and conditioner. I don't love the doTERRA shampoo and conditioner, to be honest. This conditioner that's on the screen, I don't mind. And the new leave-in conditioner I love. But there are other alternatives if you don't love the doTERRA ones, or you can try it for yourself because there are a lot of people that do love it. And then the next one that I want to talk about as far as personal care goes is skincare. Skincare can be really expensive. And so if you're not investing in something that's, high quality and clean and healthy for your skin, then why spend all that money? Virage is one option. doTERRA has a few different ones. Virage isn't my favorite, but then again, there are people that like it. So you just have to try it, kind of look at what options there are out there. As far as skincare with doTERRA goes, there is one group of products that I do like for the skincare, which is the one especially is the hydrating cream. It's in a little jar. That one is amazing. And a lot of people like Virage because it's always out of stock. So that's one thing I remember from customer service. Any question? Oh, yes. The most important one, because the sunscreen that's on the market is scary. The most important one is the sunscreen and the sun care line, which I hear there's a great sale going on with the skincare or with the sun care. So it's a BOGO, and I don't know exactly which ones it are because it's not available for us. But now is a great time to invest. in the sunscreen? Mom,
It's the
did you?
one on the screen, actually. If you
Okay,
buy, if you buy the solid, you get the after sun, and if you buy the spray, you get the after sun. We just bought it.
okay. So that's awesome. So either or, so
So
if you
did
buy,
I.
Yeah, so you can buy one or the other, but we bought it all.
okay. So that means you got all of this that's on the screen by buying the face and body and the body spray.
Yes.
And just to add, this sunscreen is very natural, but I've heard with a lot of natural sunscreens, the problem is they're really thick and they don't absorb in the skin very well, and they can leave a pasty white look on you and all that. This, I've tried it, had the chance to try it last year before it came out. It's great. It absorbs right into the skin. It doesn't leave you with that thick, cakey feeling from sunscreen that I don't like. But it does a great job. So
I used it on Ivy at the zoo, yes, whatever day we were there. And I loved the spray. It's like a really wide spray, but a really fine mist, and it smells really good.
yeah, it does smell really good. They have a special blend of oils for supporting the
Yeah, it
sun.
has like frankincense, helichrysum, red mandarin. I don't know.
And a lot of people freaked out about red mandarin because it's technically a photosensitive oil, but the amount that's in there and how much it's diluted, it doesn't cause any issues. I mean, if you could use it for ivy, that's pretty awesome. So that's personal care. Does anyone have anything else to add or any questions?
I didn't like the shampoo and conditioner either.
Have you tried the
I
new one?
I have the bars, the solids, but I haven't
Mhm.
started using them yet. I've been trying to get some of the other stuff out of my shower.
I understand. I think we tried the solid. I mean, they also have they have another line that's not this line, but I haven't tried that one either, except for the leave-in, which is awesome.
You'll have to convince Adam when you're here. I've been
Okay.
trying to get him to have cleaner stuff, but his curls are very important.
I'll share some stuff with him. I found a really good brand here that is actually available in the United States and not very expensive. So, also, I shared this with mom and dad the other day, but when you're exposing yourself to the sun, at least for the first 10 minutes, you should not be wearing sunglasses because not doing that tells your body that you're outside in the sun. And so your brain will tell your body to produce the chemicals that it needs to protect its skin. And so that's really important. That's something that I've been using and trying as we've been out in the sun. And I think it makes a huge difference because it's logic. I mean, it sounds really dumb, but it's logical, and it's kind of hard at the beginning, but after you get used to it. Next, I want to talk about for the household care, and swapping out your cleaning products for some better cleaning products. I think you all have these ones and know about them, but for the sake of the training, On Guard Concentrate Cleaner can be used in a lot of different ways. I love it. Also the hand wash, I love it. And the detergent, I really like the way it cleans. And you also need to use very little. But it doesn't smell like anything really after, which isn't the coolest thing, but that's also one of the toxins that it doesn't have. So, also candles, inhaling chemicals and toxins affects us more than we think. So replacing candles with diffusers is a great way to eliminate more toxins in your household. And I think Emery loves the Abode line. she said. I haven't used it much, but
From what I've used, I haven't used a ton of it. I kind of get sick of like the On Guard smell for everything. Like if you use it for everything. So I love the foaming hand wash, but like the concentrate for, I like the Abode smell just to kind of switch it up from the On Guard smell for, because I use that in so many other areas. Like I use the concentrate, I use the toothpaste, I use mouthwash. So I just kind of like to
right.
switch it up.
Another thing you can do is just vinegar and lemon or any other citrus oil. Vinegar is like Windex from my big fat Greek wedding. It's great for everything. You can drink it, like you can drink it. That's what's crazy, but you can also use it to clean. And another thing that I've started using it for, which is like revolutionary, is in the laundry. I put like a quarter cup of vinegar in with every load now, because it eliminates odors and it works as a fabric softener, because it cleans so well that it leaves the fabric with, it strips it of all the buildup and all the things that gets on it from washing and sweating in it. And
Yeah,
so
Mary has done that for years.
as a laundry sanitizer, my sports clothes, well, after I wash them, don't stay not stinky for very long, but it works way better than just any old detergent. So that's something that you can try. And I just go, because vinegar is so cheap that I don't even hold back. And it doesn't smell like vinegar either after. I don't know how it works, but vinegar is amazing. So that has been a huge replacement for a lot of the chemicals and toxins that we can use every day. So even after doing all of that, we still have to deal with toxins, because not everybody is doing this. We go to our neighbor, we go to our friend's house, we go to family's house, we go outside, pollution. We go to a restaurant, we can't really control what they're putting in the food or how they're preparing it. So being able to eliminate toxins is very important as well. Here's a list of a bunch of oils that are cleansing and purifying, with a wide range of smells. I mean, you got spices, you have the woodsy smell, you have the more of the leaves and the herb smells, citrus, of course, and then a few different blends. Air X, I don't know if you have tried it or know about it, but I love Air X. Air X is kind of like a citrusy, minty smell. It just smells really clean and fresh, and it's really like reinvigorating. And so it's one of my favorite blends. So that's one that you can diffuse. And I have a few diffuser blends. I don't know if it's the next slides or if it's a little bit farther, but I'll share some with some of these oils in them that you can do to purify the air in the home, lift mood, and just feeling really good. Well, here they are. So the first one, it's the one I created. I named it. The other ones I didn't name them, but the first one is, I call it Renewal, and it's 3 drops of Serenity, 1 to 2 drops of clove. Clove is really strong, but it adds a nice spicy smell in with the Serenity, and the Air X. That one Laura and I love, and you can try it. So get some Air X and try it out. It smells awesome. Next is a deodorizer. So it's Purify and Lime. If anyone has ever smelled Purify, think about the Melaleuca soap. That's what it smells like, but stronger. But it really does eliminate odors really, really well. And I think that's why they equalized it with lime, is because lime is another strong smell that kind of will overpower the Purify smell, because it is very strong. But if you're using it in a diffuser, it's not too bad. And then the next one is an immune support system, which is 3 drops of Purify, 5 drops of On Guard, and then a few more Citrus Breeze, Citrus Bliss Purify and Lemon, Stinky Air. So for Adam's room, that's great. 2 drops of grapefruit, 3 drops of Purify, 3 drops of lemon. And then Floral Bliss. This is what grandma wants her apartment to smell like, but it doesn't. 4 drops of lavender and 4 drops of Purify. Those are some diffuser blends. Do with what you'll like, but they're all great for purifying the air. They're just kind of mixing up different citrusy smells with Purify. And then the first one, I live by it. I love it. And then you can just do Eric's by itself because Eric's is great. And this is huge, and it's one that I think we don't think about very often, but open the windows and renew the air. It's kind of hard when it's summertime, but if you can in the mornings, open the windows and let the air be replaced by some fresh outside air is a good idea to do often, along with, diffusing some good stuff and avoiding toxins. So that's for kind of your environment. And then I just wanted to take a little bit to talk about your body. doTERRA has a great kit, which comes with these oils that are on the screen. And it has a protocol for resetting your body and getting it prepared to receive new stuff, especially as your gut. This is especially where your gut is concerned. So for the full 30, it's a 30-day cleanse and restore. So for the whole 30 days, you're going to be taking you would be taking these ones on the screen. So LLV, Terrazyme, and Zengest, which is Digest Zen, but I have the Canada version. And this is you're going to take them the whole time. Then next, for the first 10 days, along with those, you'll take Zendocrine, which kind of prepares your system to detox for what's coming next. So you'll take that for the first 10 days along with all the other ones. And then next you'll take GX Assist, which GX Assist is like flush, get rid of everything, reset. So it has oregano and tea tree, which are a huge antifungal, really going to get rid of a lot of bad bacteria, along with the citrus oils. And then peppermint is really soothing to the gut. And then for the last, you would take PB Assist and DDR Prime to replace and replenish your system and get you feeling really good. So at the end of those 30 days, you're supposed to be feeling amazing. If you want this PDF, all this information is on a PDF that I can send. It's really, or you can just look up Cleanse and Restore PDF and you'll be able to find it, in case you didn't have all the information from these slides. One thing, don't take PB Assist and Terrazyme at exactly the same time of the day. I like to take probiotics in the morning, or like right before first meal, and then Terrazyme you can take it at night, but those can kind of be counteractive and cause some issues. Here are a couple of awesome oil resources that I wanted to share. So Love Oils is an essential oil course that's free. You just sign up and you go and take it. It has exactly the same trainings that I'm doing and more. And it's really extensive, and you can learn a lot of stuff from it and really discover new ways to learn oils, new ideas that maybe I won't give you or that you don't have already. And then I think most of you already downloaded this app, but it's a great app to be able to have on hand when you don't want to have to look through the book, when you want to know what oil to use for a certain need that you might have. You can download those if you haven't with the QR codes that are on the screen, or it's called Modern Essential App. And then love oils, this will take you right to the registration page. This next part of the presentation, we did it last time too, but I'll just go over it kind of briefly. The loyalty rewards program is awesome. It's the best way, most cost-effective way to get your oils, and get rewards and be able to use them for more product. Also, I wanted to add, a lot of the products that I talked about today are products that can replace a lot of the ones that you already spend money on at the grocery store that are just as good, if not better, because of the lack of toxic load that they bring into the home. And the loyalty rewards program is a way to get that even more at a more cost-effective, in a more cost-effective way. So like we said last time, there are 3 types of people that we run into when we're having trainings and talking about oils. It's either people that are interested in using the oils, interested in sharing the oils, or people that want to do like me and do presentations on a regular basis and really try to change their lives with the power that doTERRA can bring into their lives. So here are, if you're someone that wants to share, here are some ways that you can share. There's a referral program that's going on right now, where if you refer someone that is enrolled, if you're not a wellness advocate, then you can still get what they call doTERRA bucks, I think is what it's called, that you can use to buy your product, which is like, it's like commissions that you can use on your product. Or most of you are already wellness advocates. Enrolling people will give you incomes, and I'll kind of share a little bit more about that like I did last time. And then to really supplement your income or replace it, you can start to build a team like we're trying to do now. So the first step is really getting your order paid for, which according to a book that I follow, it takes about 3 to 5 hours a week, and you personally enroll just a few people a month, 3 or 4 people, and that will get you to be able to have your product paid for consistently. The next step would be to supplement your income. So this is where you really start getting to a place where this would be a good boost. Maybe you have a goal to pay off a car, pay off your house, or buy a new car, or save for college for your kids, or whatever it may be. And this is about 10 to 15 hours a week, and it would be looking like enrolling more like 4 or more customers a month, and 1 person that wants to build a month, which takes a little bit more time and effort and follow-up to be able to nurture somebody that wants to build. And then the last one is 15 plus, I should say, which, because you can put as much time and effort as you want into it. But it would be to replace your income, rolling 8 or more, or 2 or more builders a month, to be able to start looking at the bigger possibilities with the compensation plan. And there's no ceiling, which is insane. I've seen higher than these numbers that you see on the screen. It's pretty crazy, and it's cool because in doing all of that and sharing this, you're part of an effort that is bigger than yourself, which is helping people to take care of their health. But also behind all of that, doTERRA is using the income that they receive to help a lot of other people all throughout the world in many different ways, which, if you don't know about that, you can go to Healing Hands, the Healing Hands website, and there's a lot of really cool stories about what doTERRA is able to do because of wellness advocates and because of our efforts, which is pretty awesome to know. So here are 5 simple steps to get your orders paid for. This is really going from 1 to 5 on really how to get someone enrolled, honestly. You give someone a sample for something that's important to them, that really matters to them. So if there's something that deals with headache, or they have a lot of sleep troubles, or they have some digestion problems, something that really affects them, you give them a sample that you know will touch them, and you tell them this is a sample of something that's effective and safe and cheaper than modern medicine, and it's effective. And then they use it, and you tell them 3 cool things about essential oils, 3 ways that they can use essential oils. You show them the kits and kind of direct them towards the kit that will work best for what they need. And then that's it. It'll happen all by itself. They'll fall in love, and you can get rolling. Here are a few different sample ideas. I always have my keychain with me, which is exactly this one down in the corner, just in case. You never know when you're gonna want to use it, because it's really practical to just carry little oils, or when you may have an opportunity to give one. Laura and I actually just sent samples to a friend of hers, which we're really excited about, because Laura just put a post on Instagram, and the person was like, hey, that seems really cool. And then we just offered samples. So we're excited to follow up on that. And then just a word to the wise when sharing online, just try to reference body systems instead of direct health issues or disease claims. So this oil supports the immune system. This oil supports the endocrine system. Instead of saying this cures cancer, because that's not a good idea. And then if you ever have questions, you can go to these websites here that give you this website here, and you follow the arrows, which gives you more ideas on how you can phrase and what you can and cannot say. Really quickly, I just wanted to talk about 2 of the ways that you can learn. I'll just talk about the first 2. Because the other 2 come a little bit later down, and we can talk about those individually on another time. But there are 4 different ways to earn. Here they are: fast start bonus, power of 3 bonus, unilevel bonus, and leadership bonus. I'm just going to talk about the first 2. So the fast start bonus is a bonus you earn on the people you enroll and the people that they enroll. It's paid weekly in the first 60 days of the enrollment of a new person. So if I enroll someone named John, tomorrow I will get 20% back on his order for the next 60 days, which is really cool to be able to get started. And that's why if you're enrolling 3 or 4 people a month, just from the fast start, you're almost getting your order paid for. So that can kind of help you get an idea where that's coming from. And then if someone enrolls someone under you that you enrolled, you get 10% and then 5%. So that's the first way to earn. It's typically the first commissions that you'll see. The next way to earn is power of 3. So power of 3 means if I have my $50 power of 3, I have 100 PV order, 100 PV LRP order, and 3 people under me also have, at least 3 people under me also have 100 PV LRP order. And then the volume of me and everybody who's on my first level would have to be 600, which I just got this bonus for the first time in May. I earned it in April, and Mom will be receiving it in June, which is cool. And so you just duplicate that a bunch of times and you get up to your $1,500 bonus one day. But that's when you're at that point, that's not what's going to be giving you the most of your check, which is pretty cool. And that's unit level, but we won't talk about that in depth today. So those are the first two ways and the first steps to getting your order paid for, these two bonuses, which can happen pretty quickly. And that is the end of the presentation. Do you have any questions or any comments?